welcome to Washi and Coffee. Thank you for being here. In today's video, I'm going to set up my personal size Moterm Versa in I never figured out if it's caramel or camel. I think it's camel, but it could be caramel. So either way, it's one of those. So if you're not familiar with the Versa, it's the one where it's like you have a planner in a planner, like a cover in a cover. And originally the reason I went with this one is because so you wouldn't see the rings poking out. I thought it was housed nicely. So far everything's empty in here. I just have a little charm that I made. And yeah, let's get into this. So I figured I would start by making a little piece of deco for the front. So let's do that. I just got this paper. It was scrapbook paper. I think I got it from Michael's. I got it when it was on sale. It might have been a summer book. Not 100% sure. I think it was. But you can use any paper that you fancy. Okay, so I'm just going to use this little personal sized paper as a guideline. I'm not worried about getting it perfect. And the great thing about scrapbook paper is it's affordable, but you can do a lot with it. Let me just move that out of the way. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope the weather isn't crazy where you are. And yeah, it's been a little crazy here. It's gone from rain to snow, which is crazy for January weather here in Canada. But we'll have some days where it's like polar vortex, and then some days where it's really mild. So it's been interesting. Oops. Okay. I hope the angle is okay. My tripod's doing something a little funny, so I hope it looks okay. So I just have this I'll put in at the front, so when I open it, there's something pretty looking at me. I hope I'm in frame. Okay. The pen I'm going to use is a Sharpie S Gel. This one is in copper. I figured it would go well with the theme. I'm trying to put some rose gold accents in here. Like my paper clips are rose gold. Now I got these paper clips from Watercolor Plans. Every time you order, she puts a freebie in and she puts in paper clips. My favorites are this coffee cup with a heart in it and a flower. So I'll use those as kind of like dividers. I'm gonna put this pretty bow somewhere. I'll put it for there for now. Okay. So I did some of the sections previously just to make it a little easier, so I'm not trying to do this all on screen. So one section is reading log. So just the books I read and the books I want to read. So I will just put the date, the title, the author, and then books to read. And then I just have some spare papers if I want to make notes or write something else about it. So that's the reading log. Let's see what else we got here. I think there was like 6 sections. Okay, and goals. I'll probably put the goals up front. That's what I'll do. I'll put the goals up front. So on my table, I have a table of content page that I'm going to keep at the front, just so I remember what is going in this planner. Because I am a one planner type person. So for me to make a second planner, I'm thinking I might forget about it, but maybe if I have it all labeled and easy to use, I'll remember. So we'll put that at the front. Okay, so here's my goals. So my 2026 goals is to lose 10 pounds, walk more, hopefully get to 1,000 subscribers, and read and study my Bible. So my goal pages are on green, so they stand out. So let's do that. Actually, let's keep this table of contents out to the end because I'm going to need to keep using it. So goals goes up at the front. See what other sections I have. Has anything new been happening with you? Or has anything excited happened? I've been catching up on some YouTube videos, so that's been enjoyable. Okay, so I feel like health makes sense to go after goals. Oops, the tablecloth thing. I got a new background. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it in the future. It's like fabric, which has benefits, but it also is wrinkly and crinkly. So I'm like, how am I supposed to do this? So I feel like this is more for a background if it hangs up and it's like a backdrop. But my other ones I ordered like this were like paper, like laminated paper almost. So my health my health section has exercise, weight log, and medical notes. That will go in. So far, so good. Yeah, this year I want to focus on my weight. I've been trying to lose a little weight, but it hasn't been going anywhere. I haven't been successfully losing it. So I'm going to try and switch up what I'm doing and see if I can get the ball moving on there. Because I really want to lose at least 10 pounds. Okay, so my next section will be Bible study. Just a daily verse. I'll write the date, the scripture, and any notes I'll put in there. Oh, I should put some paper clips to separate these. Okay. This one's fitting. I did that by accident, but it's a book with a heart, so that can be the Bible study. Okay, goals. Now health. We'll put a flower on health, just so it's easy to flip through. How does this one work? I think this way. There we go. To Bible study. I want to get back into reading my Bible every day. I've been like so off my routines and schedules. It's just been, I'm just trying to pick up where I left off and just try again, just a fresh start. Because oh my goodness, 2025 has had so many challenges, so many heartaches, just so much that we kind of went in survival mode, and I didn't make myself a priority other than just trying to survive through it, because we had a lot. So our daily lives were just point A to point B to back home to point A. Like we were all over the place, checking on family, taking care of family, all sorts of things. So 2026, I think maybe we can focus back on ourselves and our health, because yeah, we kind of need to. I'll put this page, it's just a few pages for special dates. So by special dates, that's just like anniversaries and things like that. I write when our loved ones pass away, because then I can send a card when it's around the date of like the 1 year mark or whatever, to, like, say it was for my aunt, I send it to my cousin, just a card saying I'm thinking of you. I try to keep in touch that way and to be there for my family. So I try by keeping it all written down. You know what's odd is special, for some reason I always go to put the A before the I, and same with social, I always get it mixed up. A few little pieces of deco, but not much. Where's my other paper clip? Perfect, I have just enough. Okay, so reading log will go next. I'll put this coffee cup here because maybe I'm drinking coffee while I'm reading. Just trying to get it behind. It's hard with one sheet. Maybe just for the sake of the video, I'll put the whole section in. Oh, I did it backwards, but oh well. No, how did I do it backwards? Let's try again. There we go. Reading logs. Are you guys reading any new books? Or have you discovered any new books? Or what's your favorite genre to read? I love historical fiction. Historical fiction's my favorite. I like seeing how people like lived and survived and what life was like. So reading log. Same with like when I do live streams, I love learning about like what everyone's life looks like what they do, what they're into. I like learning about people and how they live their lives. So I think that's why I like historical fiction. Just like it fascinates me how people survived different times of history. The ones that did survive, there's a lot of crazy stuff in history. A lot. Okay, I picked out just a couple little pieces of deco for now. This one just says, because when you stop and look around, this life is pretty amazing. So I'm just going to put that here in this pocket so I have a nice friendly reminder. And I believe that is it for now. It was just a quick, simple, easy setup because I did the bulk of it, like the sections, on my own. So that is my Versa Moterm. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you around on my next videos. And as always, thank you for being here.